If you take a close look at my tub right here, you're probably not going to see anything wrong, but it used to look like this until I fixed it. I'm going to show you how I did it, and we're going to do it right now. To make this repair, I used Super Glue Porcelain Chip Fix. And I am not sponsored by Super Glue, but this stuff ended up working out great. You can use this for scratches, cracks, chips. Like I did in my refinished tub, the finish started chipping off, and I used this and it worked great. It's water resistant. I wouldn't put it underneath a pool full of water or anything like that, but I think for something like this, or a sink, or even an old white refrigerator or something like that, this would work great. You don't want to use anything like a latex paint or anything just to touch it up because it wouldn't last very long. I think this stuff, I'm hoping, is going to last a long time. Good reviews, and it was pretty easy to use. So let me show you how I did it. Unfortunately, the finish is coming off of this tub. Basically, my tub was refinished and now it's delaminating. It's starting to chip away. This was actually a much smaller spot, but I was scraping caulking out of here to reseal my tub. So I ended up peeling some of this off, and that's actually exactly what you have to do before you repair this. I want to get all of the loose paint off of here, and this could be bad adhesion. It could just be the fact that over time, when you refinish a tub, it's gonna fail eventually, and you'll have to refinish it again or get a new tub. So we're basically just gonna try and slow down the process of deterioration right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a pick and probably a scraper and just get off any loose stuff like that that is easily removed. Try not to scratch too far. Like this is probably loose. Again, I don't want to go too far, just the real loose stuff. And try and get it down to the original tub. I'm just using a hooked pick. Okay, that'd be good to get under this paint. It goes a little bit under the spout here. Get any of these small pieces. It's not too bad. This brown could be the reason that this is happening. When they apply the finish, they sand everything, and I believe they use an acid, so just may not have gotten in here. So I'm just gonna scrape that stuff off, rough up the tub a little bit, and then I will clean it with some soap and water, and then let it dry. And then we can apply the chip repair. Dry. Okay, so I have this piece of plastic to kind of put this tube in so I don't spill this all over the place. And that's what I'm going to keep in mind while I'm doing this. If you do happen to get this on something that you don't want it on, you can clean it up with nail polish remover or acetone. And I have gloves just because I don't want this on my skin. I'm going to use a little acid brush to help spread this out, and some kind of straight edge. I'm going to use this cardboard to try and get this flat, and then I can just throw this piece of cardboard away. I have a couple of them. So we'll see how this goes. You're going to want to open a window, turn a fan on, make sure you're in a well-ventilated area because this might get stinky. So take the top off, and then I puncture it like this. And that's why I have that piece of plastic. So I made a mess already. Well, actually, I can just do this into the plastic. Try and keep this stuff clean. Hopefully the cap doesn't seal to this thing. This is bright white, just like the tub. So let's see. Get some on my acid brush and carefully apply it. It might not be a perfect match, but it's going to look better than what's here. Trying not to go too far. If I get a little on here, it's okay, because I am going to caulk that in. A little bit more on here. Now I'll just take a piece of cardboard and do a quick little swipe. It's a rough surface, so I think it might finish better with just the brush. Just clean up any excess material. I don't think I even need that cardboard. Did a pretty good job with just the brush. But that looks pretty good. So you want to let this dry 10 minutes in between each coat. So we'll let that go for 10 minutes. I'm going to make sure to put the cap on this so it doesn't dry up on me. Okay, now we wait. So that coat is totally dry, and I don't know if you can tell, but it shrinks up a little bit. So I basically want to try and make that line disappear. I'm trying to do 2 coats to match the thickness of the paint that was existing. And the more coats I put on here, the better this is going to be sealed up, especially if I'm caulking this in afterwards. I wouldn't use this for any big gouges or chips out of anything, but for something like this, I think it's going to work out perfect. So, coat number 2. Load up my brush a little bit. Don't need much at all. Make sure there's no loose bristles. Get stuck in there. This brush is not as thin as the other one, so I'm getting it on the grout line there, but that's okay. Again, I'm caulking this all in. And the reason I'm using another brush is because the other stuff dried up on it. These are kind of throwaway brushes. Just clean this up a little bit. Good. And wait another 10 minutes. So 2 coats of that chip repair, and I ran a bead of silicone. This is color match to the grout, and this looks awesome. And hopefully, because I siliconed it, water can't get behind there now and won't do what it was doing before and prolong the life of the tub. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. So, if you needed to do something like this, I hope the video helped. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. How's that on your ears?
Beautiful.
Should have been a dentist.
Dream.